Why do people pretend to be someone who they are not? Could be to seek attention to gain acceptance of others. May also be for power, and in some cases just for entertainment. Few may even justify by saying it is for our survival. I am not here to judge the above statements. But what about the consequential and inconsequential repercussions it generates? To me, pretending is lying. Let it be in any form or shade, verbally and emotionally. The worst part probably is when people do not even realize or are unaware that they are lying. Some may pretend to their superiors to avoid confrontation. Some may do things among their colleagues or companions to get acceptance and approval. For some people, it's a pastime strokes, a game people play. Transaction analysis experts can vouch for that. Pastime strokes are exchanged among people, known or unknown, to create some sense of intimacy. Actually, it is utter nonsense. I would like to share an experience of mine which may help you to understand this situation better. It happened a long time ago. It's one of my family work-life balance programs for employees and their spouses. During the tea break, I was having snacks along with my wife, when a couple approached me and the husband began to appreciate the program. As the conversation moved ahead, he asked me where I resided. As soon as he heard my response, he immediately exclaimed, "Sir, I am also staying in the same place." "Which street?" He probed further and slowly he realized we were just 2 streets away. He happily asked me, or so I thought, "Sir, we will be very happy if you could come to our home." Very spontaneously I replied, "Sure." When? Boom. When I asked when, multiple reactions emerged. As I witnessed his facial expressions, my wife nudged me with a very familiar expression. The husband in our story was bewildered as he didn't expect the response when. But he somehow managed and threw another googly by saying, "Anytime you can come, sir." I think he might be expert in handling situations like this. Meanwhile, all the non-verbal cues from my wife made me to realize that I should not have asked him when I could drop by. We do get a lot of insights from our wife's eyesights. My insensitivity was later dissected by my wife. She enlightened me by saying, "See, Raj, people may invite you, ask you to come home, and you should say, 'Yes, definitely I will come.' That is all it is needed. You embarrassed him. Maybe when you meet him next time, he may ask, 'Oh, you haven't come home yet,' and again you should say, 'Yes, next time I will come definitely.' Neither will they offer their address, nor you should ask them for that. This is very normal and you are abnormal." Lesson learned. Unfortunately, even with my wife's explanation, I felt unsettled with the act of pretension. Why should someone invite if they don't mean it in the first place? I have witnessed many a time informal and informal gatherings. Some people have a tendency to display their ignorance voluntarily without anyone asking for it. They are so impulsive to say something about an incident or about a place or a person, most of the time without any data or backed by solid information on the subject. They act and project as if they are pantomimes. Pantomimes are those people who believe they know everything. I know I have only spoken of mild cases. There are more serious cases like excessive bragging, manipulating, and cheating. Showing off will only lose its sheen pretty quickly. It is very temporary. I know I am not perfect, but I am happy that I am not a fake.